Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessie. If you are new here, I do all kinds of lifestyle, vlog, wellness type of videos. I talk about living with chronic illness and I talk about just trying to live a happy, healthy life in the best way that I know how to. So me and my potatoes here are back with another video. Some of y'all are gonna be very excited because I started this channel as a way to share financial wellness as well as physical wellness. And then my husband and I went through a hurricane for a couple of years when it came to finances and kind of got in a really messy, scary place. And maybe we've gone into it a little bit, but maybe someday we'll go into like just how deep and scary of a place it was. I am planning on doing some more financial videos to kind of catch up to speed, like what our debt snowball looks like, what our debt in general looks like. But I do know that some of y'all really love the budget with me videos. So what I wanted to do today was take you through a little bit of what I've done in my bullet journal, which by the way, I am not artistic. Like this is what my bullet journal looks like. So please, you're not gonna be getting artistic videos from me, but I do wanna show you what some of my goals look like in here and how last month went. And then I'm gonna show you kind of like my little financial thing for the next month or so. So I'll have little timestamps down below in the chapters so you can, if you just wanna see the budget, you can just skip to whichever part you are most interested in. So I'm actually gonna go through what's in here first and then we'll head on over to the budget thing. So for me, I just really wanted to have a place where I could keep everything kind of written down, and these are like my goals. So I'll show you what my overall goals look like and then what my little trackers look like. Okay, so this is what my little like 2022 goals document looks like. So I just wrote out some of my goals for the year, and this year I made them a lot less specific. Most people will tell you to make specific goals, but last year I didn't hit any of my goals, so I wanted to be a little bit less specific with stuff. So, you know, like lose weight so my body feels better, read consistently, feel safe and healthy enough to get pregnant, like those kind of things. Instead of saying lose 40 pounds, I'm saying things like that. So these are kind of just my overarching goals for 2022. I have my little YouTube growth in here. I think I saw Carter Sullivan did something similar to this, and I think it was her. I don't remember, but I like kind of seeing my growth. I have a small channel, which I'm totally fine with, but it is fun to kind of watch. I have a weight loss tracker here, but I'm not going to show it to you guys yet just because I don't feel comfortable sharing actual numbers yet, but someday I will. Then I have just like a little savings tracker and debt snowball. Once I get into where we can actually like relax around money, I want to kind of keep these updated. The first month or so of Ben being back to work, we probably won't be doing much on either of these things, but that's what that is. Then I have this like book tracker. I'd like to read 50 books this year. I've already read 17, and then I kind of put like little stars next to them just so I remember if I liked them or not. Then here is my good mental health days versus not good mental health days. After having a really rough 2021, I kind of just want to see how this looks overall for the whole year. Like, is it more red than not red? You know, that kind of stuff. This is February, so my goals were to read 5 books. It is February 24th, so I still have 4 days left, and I'm sure that I'll read 1 more book. But I'm just kind of keeping track there. Get a gym membership, which I did. Move every day unless sick. I marked that already as no because I basically didn't move the first half of the month. No soda, I know that I'll finish that. Train Finn, we actually signed him up for obedience classes in March, so I'm gonna move that one. Low spend month has not been true. This one I am trying to, I need to add a number there because I've worked out 5 times now, but I'm trying to work out 8 times a month, and I've worked out 5, so hopefully I'll meet that one. 2 videos a week I have done, and consistency with bullet journal I've done. This is the highlight of my day. So each day, I'm actually a day off. I didn't do it yesterday, but I'm writing down something that was a highlight of my day. And then this is my little habit tracker. As you can see, this is what I'm talking about with not being very artistic. It's just a nice way to kind of keep track of some of my habits that I want to do. So like 3 bottles of water, read, take my supplements, movement, no spend, bullet journal, MyFitnessPal, no soda, and walk the dogs, which we've been terrible at. Basically no spend and walking the dogs and movement have been kind of on the fritz. And then February download, I'm just gonna like write about how February felt for me when it is done. So moving on to March goals and intentions, I wanna read 5 books again. I wanna try to work out 12 times, train Finn at home and at training, add more veggies and protein to my meals, particularly protein. I just noticed that I was like hungrier than normal. Take 1 weekday off of work. Our internet went out on Tuesday, and I ended up not being able to work all day, and it was really nice. I know I get weekends off, but I have the flexibility with my business, and I want to take just 1 random weekday off and like not do anything. Figure out my business account, which I'm going to do a video on with you guys soon, showing you, because I do have my own small business, how I set up like my bank account and my budget and stuff for that. Fully take off when my family is visiting, and 8 videos. And my words of the month are slow down. I liked the little highlight of my day, so I set up another one of those. And then I set up my habit tracker, which this time, as you can tell, I did it with a ruler. So I did it a little bit better than last time, but my habits again are water, read, move, supplements, no soda, good food. So that was just my way of saying like healthier food than, it's just like what I think is good food. And then no coffee out. I'm gonna try, as we see, to chill on that habit. And I think that's it. So that's kind of what my little, whatever this is called, bullet journal looks like, and what my goals look like for this next month. Now let's move on to my budget. Okay, we're gonna do this quickly because I actually have to go to therapy in 25 minutes. I have to leave in 25 minutes. So this is my budget for 2022 for March. So I am going to keep our income blocked out for now. I just personally don't like sharing specific numbers. I don't mind sharing them for my business, but we actually don't know how much Ben is going to be making. So I literally guessed. He gets paid twice a month, so he'll be getting paid on February 28th and then the 15th. So he gets paid at the end of the month and at the beginning of the month. And so basically the end of the month prior and the middle of the month will be his pay for that month, if that makes sense. So February 28th and March 15th will be his March, what I'm putting in the March budget. What he gets at the end of March will be in the April budget, if that makes sense. I haven't had a 2 times a month paycheck in a really long time. And then also my income is variable. I might end up not pulling over all of my income and paying for a lot of stuff via my business, but we'll see how that goes. So for right now, I'm just not gonna show the exact amount, but I'm guessing around 8,000. Unless I pull out some of my income, then that will be less. So our rent is $15.95. Our renter's insurance is $25. Our Netflix is $13.99. Gym membership, I've been going to Planet Fitness, is $10 a month. Our car insurance, we only pay every 6 months. We actually are paying it in February. So yeah, car insurance is annoying, but we're only paying it every 6 months. And then our internet is $80.72. This is our big pile here. Our debt is still pretty high. These are all estimates on his credit cards. I don't change them all the time. Basically everything in white is mine or ours, and then everything in gray is his, aka it's under his name. But we are going to try to consolidate his debt as soon as he gets started with his job. So if you have any ideas of like the best place to consolidate, leave it in the comments below because we'll be looking into that. So $400 to my personal loan, which is my consolidated debt. About 125. I'm not going to go through all of these right now. This loan and this loan are on forbearance from their governmental student loans. So we currently don't have to pay them until May. We'll see if it keeps getting pushed back or what's gonna happen with those, but right now we're not paying anything on those. So we have about $1,600 worth of debt payments, which is crazy. We are really hoping that we'll be able to like really attack that this year and next year. So stay tuned for videos about that. I am doing a debt snowball video soon too. So our groceries, I put up to $850. We have been spending more at the grocery store because we've been eating at home less. And we also have been, the food is like way more expensive than it's like driving me crazy. So I'm actually gonna change restaurants and coffee shops to 100 because I don't know that we'll be going out to eat much. So I'm just gonna put that there. In the coffee shops, when I go to the coffee shop for work, I should be able to use my my business account because it's like if you were to go work at like a co-working space, because I'm going there for work, I can usually write off my coffee. So that's what I'm planning to do. Medication and supplements, this will probably have to go up at some point. It'll depend on what our insurance is. Household, I just put at 100. Beauty and haircuts, I put at 50 because Ben will probably get his haircut. If I get my hair done next month, that'll have to go up by a lot. Personal spending, I put at 0. It's not that we're not gonna spend anything, it's that I don't know what his pay is gonna look like, so I'm kind of waiting. Some of this is kind of up in the air, and you'll see more of what actually happened at the end of March because I don't know how much his check's gonna be. His first check will be more because his insurance won't start coming out until his March paychecks. So his first paycheck won't even be realistic, it'll be like a little bit off. Therapy, I put 100 because I'm not sure how much my copay will be with his new insurance. Doctors, I put 0, which I'm not, I'm gonna put 200 because I do have a doctor appointment and I don't know if that'll be covered by insurance. Utilities, I'm keeping at 300. Car and gas went down to 100 because we don't really drive. Ben's not doing Uber Eats anymore, which is spectacular for our car. $200 for Cora and Finn, like their food. Finn has like a monthly, basically all of his puppy shots and his neutering, we're doing like a payment system with the vet. So we were paying them like $50 or 40, $30 or something like that a month for the year. And that'll cover like all of his puppy stuff instead of having to pay for it every single time because puppies are expensive. And then I just put $50 for miscellaneous. I have 300 in here because we're going to Asheville with my family and I have to pay part of the Airbnb that we're staying in. So right now I'm guesstimating that we're going to be spending about $5,700 and we'll have about $2,200 left over. That's probably not true because it depends how much I pull from my business, and it also depends how much like his insurance covers, what it doesn't cover. So like I said, this is like a total guess of a month. I really have no idea what we'll actually be paying. I pulled out all of my business spending that I need to pull over to my new business banking account. So like my Zoom, my phone bill, my Canva, my Apple storage, like all of that stuff I can pay for with my business. So yeah, that's kind of like what we're doing for that. I have a little thing over here for like pulling out taxes, because if you own your own business, you have to pull out taxes. We won't be doing Uber Eats, so this won't matter anymore. And then our debt snowball I'll take you through in a different day. But I did want to show you kind of what February is looking like. We are still living off of credit cards and savings this month until Ben gets paid. So that's just where we're at right now, and I'm being honest. So I, again, took out how much we're bringing in, which really most of it was rollover, which is savings from last month. So same bills, but same thing. Like, so we're able to take out disability insurance and health insurance next month because we'll get that through Ben's new job. Canva, Zoom, Libsyn, iCloud, and phone bill will all be coming out of my business, which means my income will be less, but my bills will be coming out of here as well. This is all the same. The only other thing, my taxes, this actually is more than what that is, but I'm gonna have to pay that next month because we're kind of using my whole income this month. And that won't be, I'll be saving for that in my business account. Our like therapy, I'm paying out of pocket right now. So yeah, that'll just be different. Utilities, all this stuff is the same. And then I bought my friend a birthday gift. This is actually off here. However, I am gonna have to pull some money from one of our like little savings accounts, whether that is from like, I don't know, because we have more bills coming out before February 28th when Ben gets paid. So so that kind of sucks, but this is the last month that it's gonna be so hard. And yeah, so I'm looking forward to that, and it'll be exciting to not have to like worry about that kind of stuff as much anymore. But I just wanted to show you guys what our budget-ish is going to look like. Like I said, the end of March and April will be much more realistic of what we actually are spending, because I'll be able to, you know, show you how much I believe I underestimated how much money he'll be bringing in. I don't know if I underestimated it, to be honest, but I have no idea. I don't know how to know that because I don't know how much taxes are going to be taken out of his income. I don't know how much insurance will be taken out of his income, all that kind of stuff. So I kind of have to wait on that. And then my income is so all over the place. It depends how many blogs I'm writing, that kind of stuff. Like I said, at the end of March, you'll be able to see like what actually we spent. And then the beginning of April, you'll be able to see kind of a more solid plan of what we're doing. And then from there, we can make a plan with like how we're gonna pay off debt. And I also wanna build up our savings because we pulled savings from literally everywhere, from investments, from 401ks, from everywhere to get us through the last couple of years. And I'm very grateful for that, but we literally bled everything dry. I'm also a little bit nervous because our taxes come soon and I don't know how much we're gonna have to be paying in taxes because yeah, I just don't know how much we're gonna have to be paying in taxes. So we're still kind of stressed a little bit, which is why I haven't been doing videos like this, because this isn't the way that you want to be taking care of your money. You don't want to be putting things on credit. You don't want to be pulling your savings. And, you know, but that has been what has been going on for us. So I'm grateful that that is ending and we'll be able to move on with our lives in a better way. But I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you're excited to see more videos. If there's anything specific you want to see, let me know. I'm planning on doing a debt snowball video. Obviously, I'll show you at the end of March what our month budget looked like for March and what April looks like. And then I'm also planning to show you guys how I like set up my business account and like what I'm gonna do over there as well. But that's the plan. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.